the Archaeological Survey of India's survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque has begun. This is what the Varanasi District Magistrate has confirmed to NDTV. In fact, there you can see these are shots from this morning of a team of the UP police actually entering the Gyanvapi Mosque complex. The survey is taking place after a Varanasi court ordered the ASI survey of the mosque last week. Now, significantly, all areas of the mosque will be surveyed except the sealed wuzu khana or the pond area, the area of ablution, which was sealed after a Supreme Court order. It is a time-bound survey, and the Archaeological Survey of India has to submit its report before the District Court by the 4th of August. Alok Pandey is now joining us on the phone line. Alok, put it in context for us, because a lot of the context gets lost in the media frenzy, and of course similar shots of security presence etc. outside the mosque as well. This is not the first time that the Gyanvapi Mosque is being surveyed. What was the grounds on which the Varanasi court ordered this particular survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque?
Well, I'll just put it into a little bit of context before I answer that question. So if you remember, the original case relating to the Gyanvapi Mosque was filed in 2021 by 5 women who wanted year-long access to a shrine inside the mosque complex, and they said that, there were idols of Hindu gods and goddesses inside the mosque complex. Now, that's the separate main case that's going on in the District Judges Court in Varanasi. We know of many interventions that take. There was an earlier court-ordered survey where this purported shivling was found, if you remember, and then the Supreme Court ordered the sealing and the protection of that area, the pond area or the Vazukana area, and so on and so forth. Now, 4 of these 5 women in May this year approached the district judge, who is hearing all cases related to the Gyanvapi Mosque dispute, and said that there was a Hindu temple after raising which the Gyanvapi Mosque was built, and that any such claim can only be substantiated if a scientific survey by the Archaeological Survey of India is conducted on the Gyanvapi Mosque premises, excluding, of course, the Vazukhana or the pond area that has been sealed on Supreme Court order. 3 days ago, which is on Saturday, the district judge, Mr. Vishwesh, he gave his order in which he said that he feels that, if an ASI survey is ordered, it will lead to a just and speedy resolution of the case. Otherwise, there is no other way to take this case forward. That is what he said in his order. Now, of course, if you notice the timing, it's also interesting that this order was passed on Friday and the survey has started on Monday morning. The mosque committee is likely to approach the Supreme Court for an urgent hearing later this day. That is what our legal reporters in Delhi have been telling us. But the survey has started without them actually being able to go to a court in that sense, because, you have a weekend in between. So that's also an interesting aspect of it. Nevertheless, there was a meeting yesterday at the Varanasi Divisional Commissioner's office, and this is also a time of religious festivity in North India. So Monday is usually a very busy day. So there had to be a lot of security arrangements in place also, because you see it's a very congested area. It's the older part of Banaras, and you have these very congested bylanes that lead up to the Gyanvapi Mosque and up to the Kashi Vishwanath temple. So it is a challenging thing to do, but nevertheless now the team of the ASI is inside the mosque complex, and they will be carrying out their survey. I am not really aware about the modalities of the survey of what exactly they're going to do, except the fact that they are supposed to survey all the areas and present a report before the district judge by the 4th of August.
Right, Alok, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. So as Alok is reporting, also significantly, the mosque committee is expected to also appeal in the Supreme Court. And earlier as well, it's important to point out here that a controlled survey under supervision, a video survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque was held. And now the survey of all areas of the mosque except the Wuzu Khana has now begun.